You've never, ever seen this version of Andy Elliott before. I assure you, this is his most powerful training and speech that he's ever given. He's gonna walk you through how he went from a car salesman to a multi-million-dollar business owner in under 5 years, and you can do it too. He's gonna show you how he went from completely counted out to completely counted on by the world. He built a movement in under 5 years that's recognized by many as one of the greatest movements in personal development history. If you're out there and you're wanting a big life and you're like, I don't know if I can do this, I feel like I got a big calling, I feel like I can do all kinds of things, but you don't know how to do it, or you don't feel qualified, I'm just telling you, we didn't feel qualified either. Andy didn't feel qualified either. He's gonna go through every single thing that he went through so he can show you exactly why that actually did qualify him for the big league. So watch till the end. I guarantee you this video will change your life, and we have something for you at the end of this video. Let's freaking go.
Put your hands together for the one and only, my brother, Elliott Army and Mr. Andy Elliott. Let's go! Love you, bro. Let's go.
I love you. Man, come here. Hold on.
We shift the Let's go. Whoa.
Generation.
What's up?
Break through the bloodline.
What's up, man? Let's go. What's up, ladies? How we doing? How we doing?
Outwork.
All right, guys, everybody. Relax, relax.
Domination.
Give it up for Andy. Come on. Come on.
Total recreation.
All right, guys, everybody, real quick. All right, let's kill that music. I love it. Number one, I just want to tell everybody how proud I am of Max and the Maxed Out team, because this right here, lives are changed in rooms like this, and I know because it changed my life. And so for those of you that are here right now and you're serious about building a big life, right? Who are you? You want to build a big life? Let's go. Yeah, big life. A lot of people say they want to build a big life, right? But your words mean nothing. Your action means everything. Would everybody agree?
Yes.
To max out, it means to every day recreate, reinvent, and to max out. That's why I love Max. Max is probably one of the greatest students I've ever met. Now, is he at his peak right now? Guys, Max even got started.
That's right.
A lot of people are like, Max, I see what you're doing. I'm like, Max, don't listen to it. That flattery right there, don't listen to it. Yes, everyone's proud of you, but this is still day one. And just remember, I said this, and I want to say this on camera so that you can look back and you'll remember that this was day one. This is nothing. This is big today, but in 2 years, there'll be 10,000 people. There'll be 20,000. People say, man, I don't know how that's going to happen. I know how it's going to happen.
Power, baby. Power.
It's going to happen because Max understands is not in the business of insurance or health insurance. He's in the business of people. And so Max gets it. Max is in the business of people. So Max, I just want to say, I love you as I watch you. I see what you're doing. Max is the kind of coach, he doesn't want coaching. He's the kind of student, he demands it. The guy's a freak for it. He just chews it up. Every day he's afraid he's going to get left behind. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Okay, and I love that. He's hungry. That's the separation between the great and the weak. He's so hungry, you can see it in his eyes, but he also has a big heart. Man, you know what it's like to be a savage with a good heart? That's so cool. So I just want to say Max is living proof for what's possible. If anybody's impressed, I love it, but it's his day one. Today is your day one. And today, I'm going to talk to you for a minute about how to change your life and build a really big business if you want to make a lot of money. Is that cool?
Let's go.
Thank
you, Andy. I love you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
We love you more.
Let's bring the fire, y'all. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Stop what you're doing and watching this amazing video. Do you want free access to all of our sales, leadership, personal development call? Do you want to become a better leader? Do you want to scale up and make more money as a salesperson? Do you want to get on fire for life and grow? You get free access. This is free, F-R-E-E. The link is in the description. Click it. You will get on calls with me and Andy personally. Can't wait to see you. Let's get back to the video.
Super important. Everybody have a seat. You're good. Now listen, who in here really came to change their life? Raise your hand. Okay, cool. Look, notice a lot of people won't raise their hand because they're distracted. Let me start out with one simple thing. The enemy, the devil, wants your mind. He does. He wants your mind. Who in here, a lot of you seem young. Who in here has kids? Raise your hand. Everybody look around. If somebody has their hand up and they have children, I need you to understand this. This is my beautiful daughter, Kira. She's 9. My beautiful daughter, Sophia. She is 12. My awesome son, Ian. He's 15. Handsome, savage. And then my amazing wife, Jacqueline. She's been with me for 20 years. As the people that had their hands up, I want to talk about the children for just a second. The devil, he wants your kids. Okay, so I need you to kind of listen to me for a minute, because when the parents don't have their stuff together, when the parents aren't recreating and they're not changing, when the parents are not living right and they don't have accurate thinking, and they're not being the example, and they're not recreating, they're handing their kids right over to the devil. Okay, and that's what he wants. The devil takes the children through the parents. He wants you guys to not get it together. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to build a big business, which is like how to get rich, but I want to show you also how to get rich and have a rich life. This right here, my children, to a lot of people, this is just the little stuff in life, and this is the big stuff. No. At the end of your life, all of you that raised your hands, the little stuff was the big stuff. And I'm going to tell you, guys, if you don't have kids in this room right now, I'm going to tell you, children need an example. And maybe the parents aren't being it, but maybe you could be it for someone. It's so crazy. I'm 46 years old. You know, we get hundreds of millions of views every 30 days on social media. We walk into an airport, 500 people come up to me and say, Andy, you changed my life. Most of them are 16 to 22. I'm like, man, I could be your dad. What that means is that their dad isn't stepping up. Listen to me. I'm not going to stick on the kid deal for long, but I'm going to tell you this. They interviewed some child molesters, and I'm going to talk to the men for a minute. And they asked them, why did you choose that child? And they said, because he had a weak father. I'm going to tell you right now, listen to me, men in this room, it is time to bring back being a real man. That's it. I need that. Yeah. The women need it. The business needs it. And if you don't have children, hopefully you will one day. And maybe you could start getting ready today. I would hate to. It's like getting in a fight. Do you want to have to know how to fight the minute a fight happens, or you want to fight before the fight, so if it ever does happen, which I don't want it to, you know what can happen. You're a threat. I want you to be a threat. That's what I want. And I want you to be a loving person. Secondly, my wife. I think a lot of people underestimate what a relationship really is. I honestly do. Who is in a relationship in here? Raise your hand. So I'm going to tell you something really quick. I have trained millions of people around the world. You know who's the most coachable of them all? My wife. My wife. You know when I got in trouble and my life fell to pieces, you know who was there for me? My wife. Okay? You know the one when I was alone and struggling and vulnerable and I couldn't figure it out and I couldn't talk to anyone. The only person I could talk to was my wife. Dude, I'm going to tell you this. If you got a partner that you're planning on doing your life with, that person has to become everything to you. And I'm going to tell you this, man. You need to become obsessed with it. It's like, guys, I'm a psychopath for learning. I love learning. I love it. Some of you in here right now, you love playing on your phone. I love learning. I'm obsessed with it. Every time I learn something, I make more money. Every time I learn something, I'm a better father. Every time I learn something, I'm a better husband. Every time I learn something, I'm better to my team. Every time I learn something, I'm dangerous. I love learning. You guys feel me? That's why this event is so important today. Some of you, you're like, oh, I went to this event. I'm like, dude, I can't believe we get to do this. Dude, literally, they were doing this 100 years. Napoleon Hill, right? Andrew Carnegie, the greats, they were like, find a mastermind. Get a bunch of people, a bunch of minds together and watch what happens. The devil hates this. He hates it. But you got to come in here with the mind to actually want to learn. So my wife, she's everything. She was with me through the good, through the bad. And matter of fact, she's not my queen. She's my battle mate. If I'm going into war, she's coming. If someone comes in this room, you ever seen a Navy SEAL or Green Beret or Delta Force, or a sniper, someone comes in, they start firing, amateurs start running. These guys don't even think. Bam! They'll kill you on the spot. They don't even think. Anytime we get into a problem or an issue or something happens, people take off running. Not her. She's ready to kill. I love that. I want you guys to build this in your home. And honestly, I'm so sick of like these perfect fake ass people. I'm so sick of them, guys. I honestly don't deserve to be here. So in a minute, I'm gonna tell you just for 2 seconds before I train you tactically how to build the biggest business in the world and make more money than you can imagine. We gotta give credit to your mentors. Am I right? First, it's Jacqueline. It is. I love her. The reason why this room is so important is because some of you right now have been told for 10 years what to do and you ain't done it yet. And I'm hoping today that I can deliver a message that the people you love have been needing you to hear. That's really why I think it matters, because Jacqueline was telling me, we've been together for 20 years, the first 15 years, guys, you saw that video. I watched the video November of 2019. Jacqueline, right before that, says, me and the kids have learned to live without you. I was just never present at home. I went to work at 7 in the morning. I came home at 11 at night. I thought if we made more money, we were successful. I thought we won. Okay, and even when you start making money, some of you, if you don't listen to me right now, you're going to run into this. I'd like you to put yourself in my shoes for just a second. You can have it all of it. There's nothing you have to sacrifice. If there's a priority in your life, if you want to be in great shape, you can get great shape and make money. If you have children, you can be a great father, great mother, and make money and be fit. You can also have a great marriage. You can also be close to God. You can do all these things. You can be a good leader. You can do all these things. But that night, Jacqueline told me for 15 years, it is time to step up, Andy. I was making money. I just wasn't becoming the man that she knew I could be. And that's what a good coach does. A good coach calls you out and they call you up and they're like, I want your best potential. Well, that night she told me and the kids learned to live without me. I kind of got pissed. I went in the garage, worked out for 4 hours. I thought I was going to come back into the house like shredded, ripped, and jacked, and that didn't happen. And I shaved my head because I thought at least I'm going to look different, so I'm just going to cut my hair off. I went to the computer. I'd never been on the internet before 2019 in November, and I went to the internet and I typed in motivations because that's what losers look for. Motivation feels good, but it does nothing for you. It's a dopamine hit, but like changing your life is what you need to do. Would you all agree? I mean, honestly, like doing what you need to do when you don't feel like doing it, like motivation isn't going to help you. Like that's accurate thinking. I need to do this. I am a man. I have a family. I am a winner. I am not a loser. I'm going to do this. I don't care. And that's why a lot of people aren't proud of themselves because they don't do hard shit. I asked my son earlier, I said, are you proud of yourself when you do easy stuff? He said, no. I said, do hard stuff till the day you die. Never forget your father told you that. Do the hardest thing you can do. And I told my daughters it too. But I watched this video and this guy would tell me about this opportunity to change your life. And I'm going to tell you guys, I know this sounds crazy, but that one video changed my whole life. It really did. I was like, dude, I don't want to be me no more. I don't know about some of you guys, but I was like, I don't want to be me no more. And normally it takes hitting the pain line for that to happen. So the last 5 years have been amazing. But Jacqueline married the first 15 years of her life. She married the same man for 15 years. 15 years she married the same man. In the last 5 or 6 years, she's married a new man every day. I'm going to tell you guys something. That's my baby girl. Listen to me. Some of you right now, you're too busy pleasing the wrong people. I get you got a good boss. I get you work for a great company. I get it. I love that. I think your wife is proud of your company you work for too, but you're leaving them behind. You clearly show with your actions what's most important to you. I learned she is the most important thing in my life over and over again through lessons every time the bullets fired, every time something bad happened, I was too busy pleasing the wrong people for 15 years. Guys, do I need a team? I got my team right here, guys. We got part of them. We got 100 of us back in Scottsdale, Arizona. We got a great team. I wouldn't be anywhere, either with my wife, without my team. But I need to tell you the before, what happened, and then the after, and where we're at today and how to build that. Is that cool? But had I not had a great wife, had I not had a great woman, had I not had a great relationship, and the crazy thing is that a lot of the times the way a relationship works is a man will hear a message or a woman will hear a message from another speaker. And then they'll go back home and try to change, and they'll say, I've been telling you that for 10 years, instead of saying, thank you, God, for letting the message come to my husband. It's like don't fight it when it happens. That when I watched that video, I remember coming to Jackie and saying, babe, I'm gonna change my life. And what's crazy is everything that she told me for 15 years, one man told me in 30 minutes. But it had to be my idea. Over the last 5 years, I'm like, damn, dude, she told me for 15 years. But she didn't get mad. A lot of times I'll shift someone's life and their wife's like, well, why are you doing it for him? Why don't you do it for me? It's like, why don't you thank God that he finally got the message? What are we mad about? Do you really want him to become who he's supposed to become? Do you really want your wife to become who they're supposed to become? If God ever sends a messenger across the path and that person steps up, right then you lean in. You say, babe, I'm not disappointed in you no more. Babe, I believe in you more than anybody else. I'm so glad you made this decision. Let's go. Do you guys feel me? So today, I'm going to change all your lives. All of you. Not one of you in here won't get your life changed. Okay? I love you kids. Why don't you guys go sit down? Love you. Love you. Love you. Okay. Super important. And by the way, I'm going to get to my team in a minute, and I want to talk about leadership, okay? But I said give credit to your mentors. I want every person to do me a favor. Can we dim the lights for a minute? Because I want everybody to just I want you to really think for just a minute. Something you've done in your life that you never want anyone to know. Come on, think about it. Can you guys raise your hand if you know what it is? Come on, what, all you are perfect? I'm serious. What is something you've done? What's something you've done that people found out about? That it was devastating. Have you ever been really embarrassed by something that got out to the public? Yeah? Let me tell you in 5 minutes, the greatest thing that I can do for you guys is to tell you we have a massive company right now, but the credit goes to God. 100%. I hear people say that. They say, give the credit to God. Give the credit to God. Give the credit to God. No, I'm really going to give the credit to God for just a second. I think this is really important. So listen to this. So when I was a kid, my mom left when I was 2 years old. This isn't a victim story. This is my story really quick. It's 1 minute. My mom leaves when I was 2. She's an alcoholic, crackhead. She doesn't care. Moms don't leave homes. That was the case in mine, so I had no manners. And Jacqueline took me over. I was a mess. My dad was married 7, 8 times. So our whole life, every 2 years, people were coming in and out of the house, stepmoms. Basically, we were raised by kids. Jerry Springer shit show. At 18 years old, I craved 2 things. Or really, I didn't know I craved the second one. I realized I craved the second one when I met Jackie and I was 26. The first one I craved was money. I'm going to be totally honest. I wanted to make some freaking money. You know why? Because we were so broke our whole life growing up. It was embarrassing. We couldn't buy anything. We couldn't go anywhere. Dad, I want to go to this. I want to go to that. I want to do this. You can't do any of that. We were so freaking broke. I wore the same 2 pair of pants every day, same 2 pair of clothes every day. Shit's embarrassing. So I'm like, I'm going to make some money. So I found sales at 18 years old. Sales, it was my way out. I don't know to you guys what you're counting on as your way out, but I want you to listen to me. All I wanted to do was make money. What's my intentions? Make money. So I wanted to run with whoever could help me with my dream. Does that make sense? There's a rule here. Never make decisions based off money. Ever. Why I love Max? If you ever get an opportunity to work for a team like Max, do it. Do it. Because the guy gets it. He's a good leader. I didn't have a leader my whole life till I was 39. That was my biggest mistake. But I want to tell you this. I always wanted to make money. And so I made 125 grand, 225. By the time I was 20 years old, I was making $500,000. I'm like, I like this game. I like this game. So you know what I did? I hurt a lot of people my whole life. A lot of people hurt me. I betrayed a lot of people. A lot of people betrayed me. I don't know if anybody can relate with chasing and trying to find your way without a leader. It's pretty crazy. I just thought, I'm going to make $1 million one day. One day I'm going to make $1 million. Well, I'm going to fast forward. There's a decision I made when I was about 34 years old to go work for a man. I interviewed for 3 companies, and this man was going to pay me about 3 times more than the other 2. Now, a lot of you here are like, dude, you got to take that job. Jackie, women have amazing intuition. Oh, my God. Always listen to your wife. And I'm not saying she's going to be right 100% of the time, but if they're warning you, something's there, it's not right. Jacqueline has always protected me. And she said, I don't like this guy, Andy. And I said, babe, come on, man. Everybody ever said, trust me? I'm like, babe, trust me. Trust me, babe. And anybody ever said, just give me a couple years? Babe, just trust me. Give me a couple years. Wait till you see what's going to happen. We're going to be financially set. We're going to be good for life. Well, I went and worked for this guy. Long story short, he wasn't a good guy. He was the Antichrist. I gave my life to God in 2012. I was about 30. By the time I was 34, though, I forgot about him. Anybody ever gave your life to God, then walked away from him? That's what I did. You know why? Because I was chasing the world. I had to make that money. And he says, don't chase the world. And today I'm going to show you how to not chase it, but get it all. Dude, if you run my play today, you'll be the most dangerous on planet Earth. Those of you in here that are sitting here right now, that go, dude, I know I was made for more. I know I was. Please listen. That owner was a piece of shit. And I worked my ass off for that company. Long story short, the FBI came after him one day. And all the leadership that was with him, which was me and about 3 other people, they came after all of us because we were his upper leadership. I've never been in trouble in my life. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't know where you're at, but I know one day the devil's going to come for you. And he's going to try to take you out, and you have no idea. You better listen to what I'm saying. The guy said, you're going to lie, and you're going to say what I tell you to say, and I'll protect you, and you'll stay out of trouble. Remember, Jacqueline knew this guy was a bad guy. And I was like, I don't want to lie. I don't want any part of this. How did I get in trouble? I should have not taken that job. And I'm looking back over 3 years, and I'm like, damn it, my wife is going to shit when she finds out what's going on. Guys, I'm not getting fined. Like, there's prison time. Do you understand? Like, 2 things that will change a man's life: finding out you're dying or losing your freedom. I ain't never been in trouble. FBI comes to my front door, knocks on it, and says, man, you could do 10, 15 years. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? How did I end up here? I should have listened to this woman. She was protecting me. She fired the warning shots. She was trying to tell me. And now here I am. I'm in this place. I've never been in trouble. I never wanted to hurt anybody. I just wanted to make some money. That's why you got to listen to me. Because if you don't become who you're supposed to become, I promise you, you're going to chase this game your whole life. And one day you're going to hit a roadblock and you're going to end up getting screwed. And so if you run my play, listen to me, because I don't want you to put yourself in my shoes. When I told Jacqueline, she was so disappointed in me. I knew she was going to be. But you know what she said? I'll stick by your side. I'll never leave you. I would never leave you. I've told you that before, but I have one condition. You don't lie. One condition, you don't lie. So I go back to the office, and I tell this owner, I'm not going to lie. You know what he says? If you don't lie, I'm going to kill you and your family. I'm like, damn, I did pick the wrong company, didn't I? You guys understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm trying to share my life with you for a minute, so anyone that you look up to, I'm going to tell you this, if they're a great person today, normally they've been through hell. That's why they can stay calm in the fire. They've been in the fire. I'm going to tell you this, I can keep you from getting in that fire. And it was something that I did wrong. I walked away from God. I did. I chased the world. I walked away from God. I know you guys are going to forget him. I'm telling you, don't do it. But I want to tell you what happened over the next 6 months, 8 months. I was so ashamed. I was falling asleep at night with the kids. I didn't even want to go to bed with Jack. I knew she was disappointed in me. Remember my confidence, guys? The guys that you're looking at now, we run a massive company, do all this shit. This guy wanted to kill himself. I was like, dude, I don't even want to be here. I'm like, how do I get out of this? Like, how does this thing get solved? During that time, I realized I had no one to rely on but God. Sometimes, you guys better wake up and listen to me now, or God will cut your legs off so that you know that you have nothing else to rely on but him. I'm going to tell you this. I decided to tell the truth. Me and Jacqueline got closer than ever. And for the first time in my life, I felt the presence of God. For real. Not a amen, God, I love you. Like a real, like, God, I know you're here. And I went through a time in my life that no human could go under, which is not knowing if you're going to prison or not. And I worked for 5 years. And we built our business. We started it. We did everything. And I still didn't know the verdict. I just trusted in God that he was going to fix it. And I want to tell you this, that I watched as we went to trial, all the people got sentenced. And it was my time. And the judge goes, you didn't lie, get out of here. I want to tell you guys, sometimes my advice to you is don't wait for something bad to happen to change your life. Today, I'm a very good leader. Today, I never had a good leader in my life, so you know what a loser is, right? If you don't want to be one, just do the opposite of what a loser's doing, and you'll become a winner. Some of you have never had a good leader, but I'm telling you, whatever you didn't have in your life, I want you to become it. Become the leader you never had. Don't be a shitty leader because you never had a good leader. Become the leader that you wish you always had your whole life. So the two things that I craved, I never had money growing up, so I wanted to make money. And then secondly, I never had any love as a kid. I never had any, so I craved love. I craved it. I want love, so I was pleasing the wrong people because I thought if I made people money, they would love me more. But then I met Jackie, and Jackie says, hey, we're going to go on this journey, and I believe in you to be a good man. And I thought that meant make a lot of money. A lot of you in here, your definition of success, your philosophy of success will determine how the rest of your life goes. What I want to do is that I want you to do this. Number one, I want you to write down today when you leave, who do you want to be? For real, not who are you. Who do you want to be? Here's what I wanted. I wanted to be in great shape. I wanted to be. Honestly, I believe we're in an era where people, they won't look up to someone if they don't want to be them. They don't care how much money you make. Do they want to be you? Do they want your life? So I'm like, man, I want to be in good shape. Plus, I want to like me. Has anybody in this room ever felt like when you take care of yourself, you're like better to other people? Right? Have you ever felt that? Like, this is real, guys. The reason why I stay in elite shape, always carry a six-pack, it's not for anything but it's for me, because when I do this, I like me. Is it pretty important that you like yourself, yes or no? It's the most important thing in the world. Dude, my job is to take care of me so I can take care of her, so I can take care of them. I want to tell you this, take care of yourself. Secondly, God, non-negotiable. Listen to me, I don't care if people tell you stop talking about him, don't stop. Listen to me, what I just shared with you guys was something called my testimony. My life was like this. This thing happened. Now my life with God is amazing. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid to go broke. What I'm afraid of is to let him down because he gave me a second chance. And I believe some of you in this room, you've been given a second chance and you're taking it for granted. Okay? And you know what I mean. Like, Like maybe you didn't tell everybody, but I know some of you guys in here know what I mean. And I'm just not gonna let him down. So just want to tell you, if anyone in this room's like, man, dude, I've been through hell, here's what I'll tell you. I love it. Be the comeback kid. You saw it on my son's shirt. Comeback kid. I love it when people bet against us. That's fuel. That shit fires us up. But God is with us, and I want to tell you something about God really quick. Listen to me. When you become a Christian, and by the way, like guys, the reason why I made it is because I felt grace on me. There was no way in hell I was going to forgive me for backing my family in that corner. There was no way. No human will ever forgive himself. But God's grace made me forgive. I felt like he forgave me. And that's why I'm going to talk about being a leader for a minute. How many of us right now, we watch someone make a mistake, we just hang them? You know what I'm going to tell you guys? Listen to me. Give people the same grace that you want. That's all I want you to do. I want you to be like, man, my boyfriend keeps messing up. Okay, good. Well, do you keep messing up too? Okay, cool. Guess what? I mean, like, if he's toxic and it's bad for you, it is time for his ass to go. Like, I'm okay. Like, guys, there is a time to cut some crap loose. But, like, we got to be forgiving. We got to have grace. And I just want to say, like, Jackie gave me a lot of grace. She did something to me, and she taught me a leadership lesson that I'm going to share with you guys. So, number one, let's see if this pulls up. Can we see that? No? Here it is. Right there. The best investment isn't money. If anybody listens to this right here, this will make you more money than anything you've ever done in your life. It's believing in someone before the world does. You guys understand what I mean? I am an underdog. Jackie saw me. She always believed in me. She saw me before the world saw me. I will die for her. I will die. Some of you right now, I want to tell you this. I could go through all my coaches. Jimmy worked for a long time, and Deborah, you worked for companies. They made you promises. They said they were going to do stuff, and that stuff didn't come true. Over my dead body, am I going to let my company down? Am I going to let my team down? Am I going to let my family down? There's a difference between your blood family, your chosen family. Luke worked in a car dealership. You know what they cared about? Whether he made money or not. You know what? No one knew Luke's wife's name. No one knew his kids. No one did. Luke was overweight, right? He was overweight. Look at him now. He's an animal. This guy runs all the time. He's recreating his life, changing the body, likes himself. His wife's getting in good shape now. They're on fire, making good money, excited. Isn't that cool? That's amazing. Talk about Evan, Macklin, Ian, and Evan. When they came to work with us, dude, this is 5 years ago, guys. And I want you to know something. These guys were some of the top car salesmen in the world. They were deadly. But you know what? They were used their whole life for numbers. That's all they wanted. They flew out. They came to an event. They went back home, made more money, learned some stuff. But you know what they saw is the way that me and Jacqueline lived. They saw the way that we lived. They saw the way we treated our kids. And they went back home. They made the biggest check of their whole life because of the training, the new thing. They're on fire. And they said, we want to join you on this mission to change other people's lives. We're willing to walk away from money. So I'm going to tell you guys something really quickly. Chase the man, not the money. Listen, some of you in here right now, you've been chasing money. You need to stop. Dude, listen to me. Jacqueline, if anyone is around me, you guys know, it is obsessive how much I love her. She knows it. She's aware of it. She's number one. When I met her, you know what she said? I want to be number one. She wasn't wanting to be number one over God. She means like as a human in the world. She goes, I need to be number one. I'm your wife. I am the only person that will be with you your entire life. I need to be number one. And so many people don't do this. Listen, if you really want to become great, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you're a leader and you're going to build a big business, people don't have business problems, they have personal problems. Would you guys agree? And so if you're the leader in a company, the way you treat your wife, the way you treat your kids, the way that you're close to God, the way that you take care of yourself is the way that they will. Does that make sense? And if you can get any human being to do these things, and they're great to their wives, and they're great to their kids, and they're taking care of themselves, they're staying close to God, they're being a good leader. If they're doing these things, do you think they're going to have personal problems very often? No. And by the way, if you can change someone's life, will they stay with you for the rest of your life? Yes. Your goal as a leader is to change every person's life in your company. That is your job. That is your job. It's not their job for you to work, them to work for you. You are their mentor. You are their leader. You are the influence. That is you. And if this shit doesn't light you up and you're not fired up about it, you're dead. You're going to get smoked. You either create or compete. Screw competing. We might be the best in the world and hear it. Health insurance and all this. Who cares? Who's got the army? Who's got the real team? Who's going to outlast everybody? Who's unbreakable? Who's unshakable? That's what I want. And I want this in my own life. I never want to let my wife down again. I don't want to let my kids down. I'll tell you this, when people see that you believe in them, they'll do anything for you. My team does something, it's embarrassing. You know what I do? I show up. I'm like, listen, I'm not disappointed in you. No ways. I've done the same thing. I did worse. But I love you, and that's not you. Can we move past this? You're never defined by your last mistake. People are like, fire him. Fire him. That's why they're not in charge. Human beings are resilient. Some of us, we have to make some mistakes before we understand, just like I did, how to live right. Does that make sense? Guys, listen to me. What I ask for you guys to do is, like, as I walk through this plan, I'm going to show you how to build a business that no one can touch. And by the way, listen, so me and Jacqueline, when we got our life right, I want you to hear me. When you change your life, other people will want to be around you because they want their life to change, and they can't believe that someone can change their life or their life can get good around someone else that isn't changing their life. You know why we run with Max? Like, you know why people like to be with him? Because he's magnetic. He's infectious. He's on fire. He's trying to be a better man. He's not perfect. No one is. If you're ever looking for a perfect leader, they don't exist. Listen, I will tell every one of you, if someone has to be perfect to be your leader, you'll always be let down. Isn't that good news about being a leader in this room? And by the way, listen to me. I'm going to tell you a secret. If you want to build a big team, you want to build a big mission, you want to really build something massive, you got to have a relationship with everyone in your company. People say that's impossible. It is. You can do it, and I'm going to tell you the way to do it. So, the enemy, the devil, likes to take a thing called the gun that has bullets in it. And he knows every single thing in every one of your lives. All the things that you did wrong, all the things that you did bad. And he will try to use them against you your whole life. Some of you, you have something in this room, you're like, I don't want anyone to know this, ever. You know what I would do? Fire the bullet yourself. Every one of you in this room are going through something. Every one of you. I don't know what it is, but I know you are. There are people in this room that are like, man, I'm really hurting right now. I'm struggling. When a leader comes out and says, hey, I want to tell you guys about everything I did wrong. I didn't like that guy. I hated that guy. But I'm this man today, but I used to be that way. And so if anyone's feeling this way, if anybody's going through anything like this, I got you, I love you, I understand, but you don't have to be like that anymore. Come join me, I got you. All of a sudden, people start feeling liberated. They start feeling free, like, man, this guy sees me. He understands me. You get what I'm going through. Everyone's trying to be perfect. People are sick of these perfect, fake-ass people. They're sick of it. You know what? If you want to be a great leader, you okay? You good? All right. If people want someone who's raw and real. I'll tell you, me and Jacqueline, we get raw and real. Can you trust someone, Evan, that comes up and acts like they're perfect? No ways you can't trust them. Does anybody like the girl in the office with the perfect hair? She literally kisses the boss's ass. She's got the parking spot up front. She knows the answers for everything. She gets the pay raise all the time. Nobody likes her. You know why no one likes her? Because she's perfect. But then you find out some shit on her. and that she isn't perfect. She's just like us. And all of a sudden, we're like, I like her. I do. I like her. I like her. You will connect with your people through your problems. And I want to tell you guys something. Listen, we are human beings, guys. We are crazy. We are nuts. We are wild, but we have a mind. Okay? And our minds are looking for things right now, and I'm going to walk you guys through how to become the greatest leader on planet Earth. By the way, all of you in here are a leader. Every single person in this room is a leader. If you don't get fascinated with what I'm about to teach right now, if you don't become obsessed with this, you're out. There's the players, and then there's the bench. These are the players. Now, I said if you see something in somebody, if you do, that no one else has ever seen in them, they'll stay with you for life. Make sure you do that. To build an empire, you need three things. Everybody, self-leadership, build leaders, build more leaders that build more leaders. If anyone can do this first one, self-leadership, what is self? That means yourself. Everybody, right now, your goal is when you leave here today is to fix your shit. Listen to me. Don't look at your wife. Don't look at your girlfriend. Don't look at your manager. Don't look at your buddy. Your job is to fix you. Can we do that? When I hear Max talk about maxed out, Max is trying to max out himself. Max's job, and he's got an amazing wife, but his job is to take care of him so he can take care of his wife and his team and his family and his dream. He's got to take care of himself. That's it. And so self-leadership, if you don't fix the stuff in your life, no one's ever going to want to run with you. It's not going to happen. They will use you. Oh, can I make money if I go work for this guy? Okay, I'll go work for you. But then the second someone offers you some more money, I'll leave your ass, now I'm going with him. Listen, people will work for their mentor over money. They will choose their mentor. You say, I'll give you $1 million. Screw you. I'm running with this guy. This is my guy. I'm running with her. That's my family. And so I want to tell you this for all of you in here that are looking for the secret strategy, the secret play to getting rich. Here's what it is. Every vice, every leak, every hole, every addiction that you have in your life ends now. End it now. Kill every vice in your life, not your boyfriend's. Don't look at your wife and say, hey, babe, shut up. This is between you and you. When you change you, she'll rise. And I want to tell you something. Who's an underdog in here been through some crazy shit? Nuts. If you look around, you see the hands. You don't think God wants to raise you? I want you to think about this for a minute. Some of you, the world looks at you like, but remember, the devil owns the world, not God. So the world looks at you and they're like, oh, he's out. He can't make it. He's screwed up. God's like, I'm going to rise that one. Why? That's the biggest testimony in the room. That person did so bad. They were so nasty. They were so sick. I'm going to rise them. That's the only way that I can let everybody know what I'm capable of. So I want to tell you, if you're in this room, yeah, some people, they ain't had a crazy ass life. It's the truth. And I love that. You think I want my kids to go through hell? No. But mom and dad went through some hell. If you're in this room, man, I'm telling you, dude, you're dangerous if you've been through a lot of stuff. That's why I need you to run this play immediately. You're the most dangerous leader in the room, okay? Go fix yourself right now. Go get yourself in the best shape. Go eat the right food. Go have accurate thinking. Don't be a drifter. Don't drift. Say what you're going to do and do it. I don't care if you don't sleep. Do what you say you're going to do. Don't be a freaking drifter. Accurate thinking. Who am I? Who do I want to be? You're going to become that person. Number one, when you become that, then you're going to build more leaders. Watch how this works. When you fix you, people are going to start showing up. People are like, man, I'm having a hard time hiring people. No one wants to be you. You haven't overcome anything in your life. No wonder. Anyone in this room that goes on this self-leadership path, which is taking care of yourself first, you're about to break this sucker wide open. People are going to start showing up every day and say, hey, man, I see how much you changed. I've been watching you. freaking nuts. Right? Carlos, you got in good shape? People coming up to you saying, hey, I see you. They wouldn't have said that before, though, would they? Listen to me. When you change your life, people start going, dude, I see what you're doing. You're like, dude, I didn't even know this guy was watching. Oh, they're all watching. They're all watching. And you know what I know? And I know this sounds sad. I love that we all have our teams here. We all have our families. But dude, when you go to change your life, I need everybody to know this. Normally, the people that already know you aren't going to cheer you on. They're not. The hardest thing to do is to change yourself in front of another peer. See, every one of you that knows someone in this room, you already have labeled them and put a box on them for what you think they're capable of doing. The truth is, which is what we're here for today, is the truth. The truth is no one knows what anyone can do except for the person that's sitting in this chair. I sat in that chair 4 or 5 years ago. I study. I'm a psycho studier just like Max. I study everybody. If I want to be like you, I'll pay any amount of money to just learn you, study you. Dude, you literally start altering your identity. You're like, I'm like that guy now. Like if I see a guy taking better care of his husband or a wife, like if a guy taking care of his husband, that was bad. Let's pull that shit out. Okay, if I see a guy taking good care of his wife, I'm like, dang, that guy's showing me up. I'm like, baby, give me your hand. Because I'm competitive. Does that make sense? Okay, I want everyone to do me one thing. You guys think I'm soft? I ain't freaking soft. I am out for blood. But the goal is I'm not out for the blood for my competition because I don't have any. I have zero competition. I have zero. I have created a team that no one else can create. You can do the same shit. I'm not out for blood. I'm out for blood from the enemy. And the enemy is the devil. It is the demons. It is evil. I am out for blood for that. I want to kill mediocrity. I want to kill it. I watch some of you in here. That's the blood. That's why when I see someone, I'm like, bro, you're fat. You don't want to be like this. People are like, I can't believe they said that. I'm like, I'm the only person that gives a crap about this guy. You're not his friend. What? All the people that are around you when you're overweight saying it's okay? You think that's your friend? The people that when you're broke, they're like, it's cool, dude, just be you. No, this is not who you're supposed to be. I'm not going to tolerate it. Those people are like, I don't like this. You're not supposed to like it. You're supposed to hear the truth. The truth sucks. People hate the truth. That's why if any one of you are online and you're saying something that's good for the world, you're getting hate from everyone. People hate the truth. The devil hates it when I tell you to take care of your marriages and your relationships. He hates it. And I get it. If you're listen, never be yoked with the wrong person. Never be yoked with the wrong person. Listen, my team, we are all different characters. They are not like me. They align with me, but they are not like me. Does that make sense? I believe all of us in this room are in total alignment that we want to change our life, we want to help other people, we want to make a lot of money, and we want to make our life count when they click our light out. I believe that. But we're all different people. My team, we're in total freaking alignment. And so I want to tell you guys, if you can change your life, people are going to show up. From thousands, millions of people are going to show up. So step 2 is once you change your life, now you're qualified to change others' lives. That's what I want. Just FYI, you're all coaches. No one wants a boss. Anyone want a boss? Screw bosses. Anybody want a manager? No? You know what I want? I want a coach. I want a leader. I want someone to push the hell out of me. Every one of you are one coach away from going to your next level. But you can't get a coach when you don't care about yourself, because a coach ain't going to want to coach someone that don't give a shit. Okay? A good coach is paranoid about mediocrity. He doesn't let that shit ride on his players. So you take care of yourself, you take care of other people. Now those leaders, which is phase 2, you build leaders. Remember, you build yourself. Here's the pyramid. I changed my life. Now I got 6 to 10 people here. I changed their life. These people see that I have changed their life. Now they're indebted to me and they owe me because I've changed their life. A human's life. Now, step 3 happens. Those leaders, they're out to build more leaders. Let me explain. I took Evan, Macklin, and Ian, which is his twin brother. He's not here. He's having a baby. That is awesome. And I brought them on 5-6 years ago, and I said, dude, I'm gonna change your life. And we did. And now they change everyone else's life in the company. It goes like this: boom, 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 boom. And when people hire on and onboard in our company, we say, dude, listen to me. You're gonna be the new guy today, but in a year from now, you're not gonna be the new guy. Do you get it? You are a freaking leader. You're gonna carry the standard. You're gonna treat your family right. You're gonna hit the goals. You're gonna stay competitive. You're gonna stay psycho. You're gonna cheer the team on. You're a freaking leader. There is an absence of an off switch. At home, in the community, and in the business, you're a freaking leader. That's your identity. Your identity is you're a leader. You're a leader. You're a leader. What are you? You're a leader. Are you gonna drink when you get out of here? My team don't drink. We don't drink. You think we're gonna let the devil tear our dreams away by making us make some stupid decision to drink? We're crazy. We don't need to drink to be crazy. We are crazy chasing life. We wanna be different. Dude, I would love to see one of you, and I'm like, damn, I was gonna have a drink tonight. Shit. Hey, do it. It's fine. But when you say no, watch. What, you can't be great without having a drink? You're like, damn, they're giving away free drinks. Watch this. Everybody say, turn away. You want me to show you how to change your life? Just turn away. Nope. I'm good, man. I love you. You have a drink. I'm good, though. I'm good. They're like, come on, man. No one can talk me out of being the man that I'm supposed to be. Remember, the court, the judge said, because you didn't lie, get out of here. How many times do you think that happened? One in a million? Why me? You think that he just had some feeling about me, or do you think the Holy Spirit was moving through him and said, hey, I need you to let this one roll. This guy's gonna do something, I promise you. I'm telling you guys, don't ever think it was you. It's not you. It's not you. Some of you right now, I want you to understand this. Some of you right now, you went out, you were drinking and driving, and you didn't get caught. I know, we all did it. But one person got caught, and they're in prison right now. How many things we got to do before we get caught? Watch. Let's fix everything today. You want to make history? You want to go down in the history books? You really do? There's only one way. Your company, I'm glad you work for a great company, but I'm asking you, who are you becoming? Listen to me. If you want to build a giant company, every one of these people must have great relationships at home, okay? If you don't have a great relationship at home, they can't either. They know. Listen, they know. They know. If you're not close to your kids, they won't be close to their kids either. They know. Do you hear me? You guys know what you need to go home and fix. Do you guys all understand? These three things: self-leadership, lead others, and then build the leaders that will build more leaders. It's not a title. This is the biggest thing. Leadership isn't a position, it's a skill of influence. Every single one of you here, how influential are you? You guys know that what you're competing with your people is not another job. It's the cell phone. Do you guys understand? If you are the leader that you think you are, your team won't even need to watch social media. All they need to do is watch you. I'll delete it off. I don't have social media on my phone. It's deleted. I want you to know this. You think I'm going to carry that shit in my pocket? Hell no. I watch social media. I have to log in on my computer, and then I can go search for something. You think I'm going to carry that shit in my pocket? Hell no. What do you think the devil wants all of you to do? To be distracted. It's never been easier to be distracted. It's never been easier to be great. Never forget that. And some of you right now, no one's taking you out but you. You literally waste hours a day. You better become influential. Step one, leadership, self-leadership. If you lead yourself right, you will be the influence. You will be influential. People want to be led by you. That is the definition of a leader. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay, all right. Anything that someone can do is a skill. Everyone, when someone does something, watch. I'm sitting there and I'm watching this guy. He's laughing with his girl. They're out to dinner. They're not even on their phones. They're laughing. They're laughing. They're kissing each other. They're holding hands. They're playing. And then you look over the next table. There's two people not even freaking talking to each other. They're on the phone for 2 hours. They're posting shit. And then at the end, they're both wearing purple outfits because they got to get the grand picture. And then they go, babe, smile. And they're both, and then they're like, babe, act like you're laughing. And then they post and they're like, greatest night ever, went to this restaurant. Wow, you're dead. You're a loser. You're a loser. You know that, right? Like, you know your girl's like, my husband is a loser. I can't believe, but you know what? She saw the way that guy was treating his other girl at the table. You don't think she noticed? By the way, that's the shit she signed up for. I'm going to tell you something, guys, and I mean this. Jackie believed in me when no one else did. I'm willing to bet most of you are here. You're in a relationship where someone believed in you when no one else did. There's this thing that says, there's the people that have doubted you, bet against you, and then there's the people who believed in you. And I maybe have on one hand one person that believed in me before I had my team. And it was her. And I'm not going to let someone down if they believe in me. If you have someone that believes in you in your life, over your dead body, will you let them down? Look, I know who, and by the way, let me say something quickly, and I'm going to move fast. Some of you in here, you don't know what you want to do or who you want to be yet, but do you know who you don't want to be? Do you? Don't become that son of a bitch. I mean it. No, don't become them. Some of you, you're like, and by the way, let me tell you about a dream and a vision really quick. When we come to these events, look, if you don't have a home, you need to join Maxed Out. I would just say it clearly. I'd be like, Max, I'm going to join your team. Let's roll. You're a killer. I want to crush it. But if you don't know who you want to be, then you know who you don't want to be. That's the most important thing. Do I want to be like my mom? No. Do I want to be like my dad? No. Do I want to be like any of those people I ran with for 39 years? No. I want to be like her. She's a truth teller. She tells the truth. And when I decided to do that, bam, we freaking grew. Because the truth will set you free. What got me out of trouble? The truth saved my life. Bro, people tried to kill us. The FBI would call us, be like, there's a death threat on you right now. People are trying to kill you. Did we talk about it with anybody? Nah. Me and Jackie aren't afraid of none of that. You know what I'm afraid of? Dying, not becoming the man that I'm supposed to be for her. That scares the shit out of me. And now I have 3 beautiful children. I'm not messing around no more, guys. I want some of you to be like, I'm not messing around no more. I'm not even playing. Guys, one speaker can change your life. It changed mine. I love these events. Some of you will walk out of here and you won't have the courage to change your life. Maybe something bad has to happen one day. But it could have been today. Our daughter fell in the pool. She almost drowned. Man, it checked me for about 2 years, and then 2 years later, I went back. Guys, listen to me. I'm never going back. There's a rule I want you guys to live by. Never change back. I want you to make a decision in this room today, and I never want you to change back until your death. Listen, I want you to be like, I'm never going to change back until death. And I want you to recreate your life every day. And I promise you, whoever does this, most dangerous person in the room. Okay, the quality of your life will always come down to the level of your leadership. Every one of you in here right now, the life that you have right now is based on how good of a leader you are. Period, end of story. So if someone's like, I want a better life, guess what? Who needs to become what? A better leader? You. Don't count on anyone else to make this increase in your life. It's you. Who in here wants to make more money? All of you? Yep. How does something become worth more money? It has to increase in value. Would you agree? If anyone in this room wants to be the most highest paid, most valuable person in the world, there is only one way to do it. Be a freaking leader. That is it. The way that you lead, the way that you live, the way that you're running your own life right now, it tells it all. You want a pay raise? You got to become a better leader. That is it. And by the way, how far can we take this? As far as we want. The most psycho, craziest, wildest dreamer in the room who's willing to put in the work is going to freaking kill it. That's the one that's going to get rich. And by the way, is this the right way to get rich? Yes. How proud of you do you think your wife's going to be of you? How cool would it be to walk in the house and your wife admires you? Your children look up to you. They're talking about you behind your back like, God, I can't believe I'm married to him. Most wives are like, my husband doesn't pick his socks up. God, he doesn't do this. He doesn't help out. He doesn't do this. Dude, listen, I used to believe that was me, and Jackie never complained. I decided, man, over my dead body, are they not? I want you to be indispensable. Everybody, I want you to make a goal. If you're a leader in your company, if you die today, you could never be replaced. If you're in a relationship, if you were to die, your wife is screwed until death because she will never find another man like you, ever. Not like, oh, well, he's different. No, she's like, no one can fill the shoes that my husband left. It's physically impossible. This is my goal for all of you. This is the life that I live. My team, Tommy right here, Tommy, come up here. Tommy was a drug addict. Some of you, remember what I told you? When you see something in someone before the world sees it, what happens? Dude, I saw Tommy. He came to a training event 5 years ago. He was 150 pounds. 145 pounds. I go, bro, what are we doing? He's a drug addict. His wife kept saving him. They're having a baby now. They just found out his life's changed. He's 220 pounds. He's jacked. Looks good. And listen, do you want to know why you got to chase your dreams? You know why you got to get better? Because me and Jackie's, the leader has to keep growing because our vision is so big, we've got to be able to hold their dreams. Does that make sense? That's why the leader has to keep growing. When the leader doesn't grow, everything dies. Today, he's got a baby coming. They're freaking married. He's a 7-figure-a-year earner. And he's jacked, good looking, in shape, taking care of himself. Come on, man. The world saw him as a drug addict. Do you see him as a drug addict now? But his testimony, this guy brings more people to God than I've ever seen. Yeah, and he's successful. Love you, Tommy. Super important. I'm going to cover this. This is what everyone thinks sales is. This is what leadership is. To influence the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions of another human being. I want, when you guys leave here, I want you to run this till you die. The biggest challenges for businesses, the leaders think that what they're doing is maxed out. Like, maxed out is cool, but loser leaders that think, oh, our company's maxed out, they need to go. Does that make sense? Be careful to be this. Everybody, is there treasure in this business? Yes or no? The business that you're in, people ask me, Andy, how do I know if I'm in the right business? Is there treasure in it? Yes or no? See, half the room's like, I'm not going to say anything. Here's what I'll tell you. If you don't believe that there's treasure in the business that you're in the wrong business. And then if you believe there's treasure in it, then number 2, you have to believe that you'll find it. If you believe you'll find it, you will. And then number 3, is it worth it? If I give everything I have, is this worth it? That's why I love Max. That's why I love Max's team, because there's treasure in their business. I know that they know that they're going to find it, and I know that they know that it's worth it. Does that make sense? I love it. A leader lives for a bigger vision than themselves. Every one of you right now. If you're just thinking about yourself, you're a loser. Now, please understand this, and then I am done. I have to be a little selfish and take care of me. I have to. Thing about being a producer is you got to be a little selfish, okay? But at the end of the day, I just want to change other people's lives. I want to help people. I told you guys what my intentions were when I was 18 years old. I said I wanted to make money. At 39 years old, something would happen, and I want to tell you what it was. My intentions changed. This is so big, and so many people miss this. I wanted to change other people's lives. Here's what I want for all of you, and then I'm done. I love you guys. I love Max. I love all of you that are here, right? I know Max is going to do some Q&A, I think, for a minute, but I want to tell you guys something. What do you think God wants for you guys? He wants you to be so big, it's all up to you. Here's what I'll tell you. When I gave my life to God, when I decided I'm a Christian, and I know sometimes it doesn't sound like it with my mouth. I know some things I don't do. I'm a sinner saved by grace. I want to tell you guys something. God is everything to me. And listen to me, when you decide to change your life and go all in, I want to tell you this. I want you to be a rebel. I don't want you to lay down and be one of these people that plays safe. I want you to risk. I want you to risk like no other. I want you to be the black sheep. I want you to be the one that's loud. I want you to be the one that shakes trees all the time, that's hard. I want you to be the one that loves people. I want, when no one will forgive someone, I want you to be the one to step up and say, hey, I forgive you, man. Don't even worry about it. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you something. Everyone else may hate you and what you did might be mad, but I'm going to tell you this. You're the comeback kid and you're going to make it. I know you are. I want you to believe in people. I want you to understand. I have a great relationship with my son. And I know a lot of fathers that are businessmen that do a good job, but their kids can't look up to them because they can't connect with them. And then the kids try to be close to their parents, but they feel like they're always letting them down. So then the dad doesn't see the son getting close to him, so he looks at the son with disappointed eyes. The son knows that the dad's disappointed. Now the son rebels. Or the wife rebels. Here's what I want to tell you. I look at everyone in the world. I see all of you here. I see you. Everybody wants to feel seen. Everybody wants to feel like they're not disappointing you. And everyone wants to feel that you believe in them. And I'm going to tell you, if you can believe in people and you can stick with people through tough times, you're going to build an army. And you're going to change the world. I promise on my life. And it'll be really hard. Do you guys want loyalty? Yes? How do you get loyalty? And I'm done. How do you get loyalty? Be there with people when they're hurting. Cashing checks, making money, that's cool. That doesn't build loyalty. The only way to build loyalty is when someone is hurting, you show up for them in a way that no one else ever would. All of you know at some point when you got in trouble and everybody bailed. Am I right? Okay, when you were hurting, and they're like, oh, we'll get together next week. No. Jacqueline, I watch her with our team. Anytime someone's hurting, the second she finds out, she goes, we're going to suffer with you. We want to suffer with you. The pain you're feeling, we want to take it away. That's how much we love our team. That's how much the world needs people to believe in them. So I'm just going to tell you guys, leadership is the answer to everything. You guys all have a testimony, am I right? You know what I know? We all have a book right now. And today, you guys can turn the page in your book. Stop writing the same long-ass chapter. Take the page, flip the shit. We're going to chapter 17 now. This is called total recreation, reinventing yourself. And you know what? You will be misunderstood. People will make fun of you. But if you have a dream, be a fool for it. Take your family with you. Never leave them behind. And by the way, if some of you in here, you're like, I got someone in my life and they're holding me back, but you've given your best, maybe you don't need to be yoked with them anymore. It is a superpower when you're with the right person. It is the death when you're with the wrong person. Some of you need to walk away from a friend. Some of you need to walk away from even a relationship. And I'm a relationship pro. But if you know right now you're sitting next to somebody and you're like, dude, man, I love my wife. I love my girl. I love my husband. You know what? It's you guys against the world. You guys find good people. You guys listen to everything I said. You build a big testimony. You live until the day you die as a great leader. And then watch how much God will use you. God right now is looking at all of you. And he's like, who's going to raise their hand to say, you can count on me? Who in here wants to be counted on by God? Raise your hand. You see every hand in here? All of these hands, God will use you right now. Okay? And so listen, we trust in him, but he has to trust you now. Okay? Now you've been given the information. Now you have a responsibility to act on it. Do you guys agree? You guys love it? Everybody, 1, 2, 3, let's say maxed out. Let's go.
Come on. Andy Elliott in the flesh. I appreciate you, brother. That was amazing. Thank you for pouring into us. Did we get a ton of value from Andy? Give it up for the Elliott Army. Give it up for the brotherhood of the building. Jackie. Everybody in the entire team. Wow, wow, wow. What's up, baby? Love you, man.
Let's go.
Let's go. So everybody stay in your seats. We're going to have a chat here with Andy and Jackie. We're going to have an opportunity for a couple questions. Great to see you guys. Amazing. You guys look awesome as always. Thank you for being together with us, both of you, for our first Maxed Out Summit here.
It is awesome.
It is a privilege. And so grateful for all of you. You know, giving it your full energy and effort. We're at 5 o'clock. Been in here since 9 a.m. playing full out, and we're not done yet. You guys fired up for a big finish?
Let's go.
Come on now. So, Andy and Jackie and the entire Elliott Army, the Macklin Twins, have been instrumental in my growth and personal development. Helping me become a better leader, helping me become a better friend, a better partner, my relationship. We've really looked up to you in your organization and what you've created, the leaders you've created, coming from the heart, the way you look at people, the way you treat people, the way you're the comeback kid. Mm-hmm. For all the people out here that have been through times of adversity in their life, like I have as well, that I've shared with all of you today, I just want to take a moment to appreciate both of you, that you've inspired us a ton here on Maxed Out. Our organization looks up to you. We wouldn't be where we're at without both of you. So give it a big round of applause for Andy and Jackie. Now let's get into some questions on how you built this organization, right?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having us. I mean, every time we talk about you and your organization, your people, we're you're like the best student. You have a great heart. And I always look at people and I look at their intentions with what they have. And I think our intentions and the reason why we're able to build what we've built is because of that. And the reason why you're able to have what you have is because you have pure intentions. So I want to tell you, we look up to you as well.
Wow.
We see your growth. We see everything that you do, and you just have your heart in it. So thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. That means so much. Coming from both of you, it means the world to me. And we're on this journey in life, and what I love is the opportunity we have every day to just show up and learn. We can always get better. We can always pour more in to learning for ourselves, but also paying it forward to the people in our sphere of influence. And, culture is so crucial in organizations to build a strong culture.
Everything.
It's everything.
It's everything.
And I shared the story. I'm not sure if you heard it earlier, but I was talking about relationship success stories, and I shared the story about when I invested to go out to Keaton's house at Limitless. Yeah. And I saw these badass dudes in the motorcycles on his lawn, rolling deep, dog tags, all the energy, all the fire, and that was you, and that was the Twins. And, getting in the right room, the opportunities that opened up in life, and then getting around the culture that you guys breed in the Elliott Group, and then the progressions of coming out to your event at Business Battlegrounds, doing a couple podcasts, then learning with PBD, going to the vault this year, just like you're in one door and it leads to another. And the culture piece that we've picked up learning from your organization is so crucial, man. It's so next level. It's very, very hard to replicate. Andy, share with us about why you've built the culture the way you do and how you keep continuing to advance and push the pace and push this leadership development in the Elliott Group.
Well, so number one, I want to tell you guys, I don't run the company. Jackie runs it.
I should have asked her the question.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And I want to tell you guys, for women, once women give themselves permission to make a lot of money, they slaughter men. They're dangerous. Like, women are dangerous. And guys are like, bullshit. I'm like, they're dangerous. Women are dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Jacklin is the heart of the company, and so it's very important that she's close to me because I am a psychopath, and I could self-destruct my own life. Does that make sense? Because I'm very like Like, I try not to be reactive. I try to be more calm. But I'm very high-triggered. If anybody in here is a very, you want it, you're like a high-triggered individual. You know what I mean? And Jacqueline is like, I'm like, let's do this. And she's like, we'll do it in 2 days. I'm like, 2 days? I'm like, we got to do this now. And 2 days later, she's like, do you want to do it now? And I'm like, nah. So I really think that step one would be don't be reactive. I mean, honestly, no one can respect a leader they can't. Like, being predictable is like you're a leader going out the door. But being consistent is very important when it comes to trust and safety. Jacqueline does a really good job of keeping me grounded. Because I honestly, just to let everybody know, like, I want to kill. Like, I want to kill. Like, I want to destroy. I want to bankrupt the competition. I don't want to harm anybody, but I want to win so bad that like I just want it. Like I feel like I'm broke. I feel like, and Jacqueline, we're in a very good position. Our kids are taken care of, but I still feel broke. I feel like someone is trying to take us out right now. I feel like that me and her are 1 hour away from losing our whole business. I feel this. And I think that it's good for me to feel this. Jacqueline is the centered one. She's the one that's like tactical, thinking. I'm more of like the aggressor. Does that make sense?
It does.
And I'm very loving, but like
It definitely does.
that's where she comes in. And so I think maybe like, how did we build our culture?
Well, a lot of what he says is true, but I'm also pretty freaking crazy and reactive as well. So don't give me that much credit. I'm just a little less reactive than you. No, but I think a lot of what we wanted, we craved so much. And Andy tells a story, and he's so passionate about it. And we talk about our pain and everything. And he mentioned it while he was speaking as like, you know, you want to be that leader that you never like had. Like when you had, before you had the position, before you had the job, before you had the opportunity, you're once an employee and you're like, hey, if I had this, I would never treat my people this way. I would always put them first. You look at that, and then sometimes people get that, and then they change. So I think in the world right now, we're in an era where nobody trusts anybody. Like that word is almost non-existent for anybody. So to us, it's like super important. How do you maintain trust? Like there's 3 ingredients that you need as a leader to maintain trust. And the first one is transparency. You have to be really transparent in everything that you do. Like really. Like when something, with the good and the bad. Like if something goes wrong in your business or in your personal life, when somebody else finds out about it and they tell the story, they're automatically going to judge or think something about you. You have to be the one that presents that. And I remember the first time that Andy really got vulnerable with our team, and that I did too, because we have this culture that, like, we laugh, we cry, and he said something like, hey, if there's a problem, like, I want to feel the pain with them. I want them to know we didn't have a good family growing up. So we built a very family business, you know, that we have all of that. And they fight in the culture that we have, I mean, and he says she'll come up and shoot. Like I think everybody that was here, they'll do the same.
Right.
And it's because we're so transparent with them in everything. And then there's that empathy. Like they're not gonna like. Everybody talks about like talking about your vision and everything that you want in life. And I think a lot of business owners, like everybody knows that they're winning. Like with us, like these guys, they're only a couple years behind us in what we have. I know that. And my goals is like, I'm empathetic. I want to know what they're feeling, and they'll only feel like they're a part of our vision because I know their kids. I know everything about them. It's so important that they feel like they're a part of that mission. They're needed and how they're important. Andy and I are nothing without the team. We always talk about that. So I think culture is so important. When people truly feel that you care and they don't just say, hey, you know what, I care about you. No, that's bullshit. They can smell through it. Like I look for people's eyes. I look for the people that like, hey, you know what, something's wrong with you. Tell me what's going on.
Right.
I'm like, okay, oh man, well, I'm having problems with my wife. I'll be like, hey, you know what? She loves you. You know that. She loves you. Go and apologize to her. Oh yeah, but I've got these calls I've got to make. No, bullshit. No, go apologize to your wife. Take a moment. Go say hi. Go say you're sorry. And then come back to work. And then they come back, the back door. They kind of avoid me. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they smile. I'm like, oh yeah, you came back. And then it's all done. People sometimes don't take the moment as leaders to go check up on their people and show that they care. And then there's that consistency part that he was talking about. Like, in order for people to trust people, you have to be consistent. When you make like a promise to people, you have to keep up with your word. So no more making false promises. We talked about it a lot. But I mean, I think that nobody believes anybody right now. As a leader, like, you have to be one that people can trust. And when you say something, you have to hold your word no matter what. You watch the news, nobody believes the news. Teachers, nobody believes teachers. Nobody believes authority. Nobody believes anybody anymore. So if you really want to truly be a leader, you're going to have to build that trust. And you think about it, how can you trust somebody? Like, I believe sometimes people say, hey, they have to prove themselves to me. Sometimes you just have to trust. You just have to trust.
Absolutely.
And with our culture, like what we have, like, my dad's a good business owner, and and he always told me, hey, don't get close to your people.
Yeah,
They're going to hurt you.
Yeah, this is huge for a lot of you in here. When you go to build something big, are you going to get hurt? Yes. I want you to listen to what she's about to say. We've been advised very heavily by very successful people not to do this, but we wouldn't have our empire without doing this. And so, share with them. I just want everybody to know, like, this is really important.
Yes.
Well, everybody's told us, like, you're too close to your people. Don't show, don't give them everything. They're going to take advantage of you. They're going to hurt you. And, the truth is that, yes, they have. I mean, they're right. They're 100% right. My dad told me, hey, you know what? You don't want to get close to your people. You don't want to share this. They're going to take advantage of this. You're too nice. And I'm not just nice, I'm direct, but I'm also very giving. If somebody tells me that they need something, I want to do everything in my power to get them out of that pain or help them. And yeah, I've been hurt. People have taken advantage of us a lot. A lot of people that we dedicated a lot of time, a lot of people that were high producers in our company that we did a lot for, that they did take advantage of our heart. But I sure as hell am not going to take that asshole that took advantage of me and be hard for the people that were standing behind me and the rest of our team.
100%.
They don't deserve it.
Correct.
And that's why we have the whole church. When you lose your best employee, when you lose your best customer, how you talk about them is going to determine who you really are, because they're going to watch you. The times that we've gotten hurt, our team, we dig into them and we say, hey, you know what? Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for, looking up to me. Thank you so much. I pour more into these people, and they respect and they love us so much more and fight so much harder because they look at that. And it's so important. So, yeah, God gave us a heart for a reason.
Amazing. Give it up. Give it up. So much value right there. I think about the story that the Twins have told when they left being top producers in automobile sales to come work for you for free.
We didn't even know how we were
Not even knowing what they were earning.
Talk about pay.
You hadn't talked about, not for free, but you hadn't put that out there yet.
People will choose their mentors over money. When I say that, you'll never know it until you're someone's mentor. But once you do, they'll walk away from everything to do whatever with you. And yeah,
it's about the culture that you built.
Yeah.
It's about the giver's heart you show up with, how much you care about your people. So the people that are giving you advice to not be close to your people, that's a huge part of why you're winning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that attracts the right type of people to your organization.
Yeah, and Max, plus the dream, I think this is really important. Me and Jacqueline resell the dream and recommit everyone every day.
Yes.
Great leaders resell the dream every day. And not because we do it for money, but they share the testimonies of the customers also as well. It's not just the money aspect. But I will tell you this, the truth is, I know you've heard this, but when a leader doesn't keep growing, his team will leave. Yeah, if you want to build an unrecruitable team, you must keep growing until you die. It's the only way. When a car's going 60 miles an hour, that's you, the leader, and the car behind you is going 40, that's your team. It's cool, the team will stay with you, but when the car behind you starts doing 60 and you're doing 60, they start questioning, am I on the right road? Mm-hmm. And then when they want to go 70 and you keep going 60, they're going to go right around you, and they're going to go to another organization, and they're going to find that person who is growing. Yeah. And so what me and Jacqueline have done in our culture is that we have continually made new opportunities for people to keep making more money and keep growing and changing their life. We don't want to be the ones that have everything and then they don't. Right. the idea, now we are the entrepreneurs. We took the risk up front. We were the first in the game,
Correct.
and then we brought them on. But I'm going to tell you this. Your goal, and as a leader, is to clone yourself as fast as possible and as many times as you can and develop as many people as you can. And if you'll do that, we're in a world where no one wants to develop anyone. No one wants to clone anyone, and everybody's like, yeah, but what if I build my guy up and then he leaves? Well, you've heard, like, what if you build him up and he stays?
That part.
Yeah, me and Jacqueline, these guys that we've built up, our team that we built up, men and women, dude, they literally don't do this for money. They don't.
And a big part of being a good leader is also if the leader stays hungry. Like if you're a parent and you quit investing and learning and being better, your kids are not going to look up to you either. It's the same thing for leadership. So if you talk about culture, like it can't exist without that hunger and that drive of wanting to become better and better every single day.
Let's talk about that because this is such a huge piece. These are some of the most successful people in the coaching space, period. And they're investing in their identity still to this day. When people pay them millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to learn the game, to give the coaching to their clients, but they're out investing big money with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi,
Anybody that we can.
Patrick Bet-David. You're the coach, but talk to the audience today about you being the student and how you need to continue to seek guidance, seek mentorship, so you can collapse time, cut the check for speed, as you like to say, and get there even better, even quicker. What does that look like for you? What do you believe?
Well, a couple things is, number one, I want to keep showing to my team that,
Yes.
I mean, honestly, like, I have a goal. I have a personal goal. My goal is to make my team better than me. Like anybody that doesn't have it, I mean, honestly, I think my team is better than me. I feel that. But my goal is to make sure that they never outgrow me. Does that make sense? I'm married to my wife, Jacqueline, and I want her to never outgrow me. Like, I want to keep growing so she's inspired every day to stay in love with me.
Yes.
There's a difference between loving someone and staying in love. And, like, I want my team to always be in love with me and Jacqueline. I want them to always see that, like, we have their best interest at heart. And there's only one way for me and Jacqueline to do that. And that's to keep growing every day. Do listen, guys. This world right now, no one cares about learning. Honestly, become obsessed with it. Dude, listen, self-develop like a psychopath for 2 or 3 years. Do it for the rest of your life, but 2 or 3 years. And I'm going to tell you, the people that you're wishing you were today, you'll pass them in 2 years. You really will. See, this is the thing. People are going to quit at some point, right? You know that, right? Like, people are going to quit at some point. And because I'll tell you why. Because the hardest thing for a high producer, a top producer, is to not have ego.
Yes.
And so, like, a high
hungry.
producer, like, one of the hardest things is that once they start crushing everybody that think they made it, you got to keep that dog in you. You got to. And I'm going to tell you, like Jackie said, like, I don't look up to people who aren't hungry. And I'm personally having a really hard time. I mean, like, other than, like, Patrick Bet-David, which me and him both, like, follow religiously to watch because he's a psycho competitor. He's very competitive. Like, he never stops competing. Like, we love that. So we show up always. We're watching because we want to be right there with him, right? Like, we want to run with the pack of killers. You know what I mean? And so anyways, I just think that that's the key. Like, your team is watching you. They're watching everything you do. They're watching the way you live. And dude, listen, man, I mean, like, I want my team to be inspired by me. And I want your team to be inspired by you. And if you're here right now, I want your team to be inspired by you. Like I want your team to be like, you know how people talk about your back, like behind your back? Most people talk about people behind their back in a bad way. Like, man, can you believe this? Can you believe that? I want you to be the person that goes, dude, people are going to talk about me behind my back, but in a way like, can you believe that guy just won't stop? Like, and by the way, he keeps giving, he keeps loving, he keeps pouring into us. Like, honestly, I want to share something with you, but this is really crazy. Your goal is to build a culture that's so amazing that people don't even believe they deserve to work there. Like, they walk in, they're like, how did I even get here? Like, every day we do a meeting in our office and people cry. Full-grown men, savages, earners, killers, ripped, great shape, awesome people, warriors, just bawling. because they just can't believe they're here. They're just so on fire for what we do. And to be honest with you, like I know that you're in the health insurance space, and I love that. But your team doesn't follow you because you're in the health insurance space. They don't run with you because you're in the health. They run with you because they know what kind of human you are. We are in the business of people. Me and Jacqueline, even though that we have a coaching company, and I believe that's like heaven on earth, like you get paid to change people's lives, like holy shit. Like, is this real? Like, this is crazy. So you have to live by the ultimate example, which I love that accountability. But like, that's the goal. The goal is to create a cult-like culture where everyone runs in total alignment. One bad person in your company will kill the company. One. And we have fired guys that make millions of dollars a year because they're just not about the team. They love me and Jackie, but they don't love my team. And if you don't love my team, you have to go.
Team Weismo.
If you're not serving the team,
you're not with
gotta
us.
cut the leash.
You're not with us.
Right?
And I get it. And hey, listen.
Got the golden handcuff.
Yeah, we don't do lone wolves. We don't do lone wolves. And so our company, like we all want the same thing. And so it's really important that I believe that you don't hire people based off skill. I think it's important that people are skilled, but I think you hire people based on their heart.
Yes.
And that's where Jackie comes in. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about heart, because you're building massive company, helping so many people in a marriage, as parents, 3 beautiful children, amazing family, amazing team. For anyone out here in the audience that's not only possibly building in a business with a partner, which Brianna and I are as well, and we've learned so much and looked up to you so much about how you carry yourself, how you got closer together, how you got closer to God, all these things that we've implemented into our lives. So thank you for that. But let's talk about building a strong
You're definitely a closer,
relationship.
by the way.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, she's hot.
Know. She is sexy. So, how do you keep your relationship on fire? Everything you do. You're building your business together, but everything. Sex life.
You want to know?
Family. I know. I want to get people a little bit uncomfortable. How is your life
who in here would
on
like
fire?
Would like
in
your
this
wife to just
relationship?
want to hump you, or your girlfriend hump you every second?
Come on now.
Come on. Some of you guys,
She
what
already
are you
did.
guys doing? Who in here what man wants his girl to hump him all day long? Me? Okay. I figured out the secret.
Me.
No, I figured out the secret, okay? Well, number one, you got to have confidence, self-esteem, self-belief. I mean, no one's turned on by someone that doesn't believe in themselves, right? But like, let's move to the tactic, right? And I know this sounds crazy, but you know, men and women are different. And you know, like if Jackie even brushes my leg, I'm like, you want to hump? It's like if she looks at me, I'm like, is it time? Are we doing this? I'm always ready, but like I would walk up to Jackie and smack her on the butt, you know, and she'd be like, okay, you know, and I'm like, and she's like, and I'm like, what turns her on? Like what? And I figured it out. For all of you guys, I figured it out. Get ready, because when you do this, it's going to get nasty. And I mean in a
Who's
good,
ready for it?
Bro, I'm talking nasty. I'm talking,
I think everybody just
listen,
woke up.
I'm talking about your girl's going to do things to you she ain't never done.
Bring it on.
Mac's like, what's the thing? All right, you ready? So one night, I tried something new. And Jackie looked, you know, like normally guys don't clean the house, girls do. Normally guys don't put the dishes up, the girls do. It's just like guys, like this isn't our thing, right? And I'm sure it's not their thing either. But they just do it because they're like more mannerism than us, right? And one night I told Jackie, I said, I said, babe, why don't you go take a shower? I said, I'm gonna do the dishes. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. And I said, I'm gonna go tuck the kids in. I'm gonna help them brush their teeth. I'm gonna say but I said I'm gonna say a prayer with them. Actually, I didn't tell her. That's right. I just told her to go take a shower. And she's like, well, I got all this. And I said, babe, just go take a shower. And so she went to the bedroom and took a shower. I did the dishes, which I never did. I would put the dishes in the sink, but I actually did the dishes. I cleaned up everything. I took the trash out. I went over to our 3 children. I tucked them in bed. I said a prayer with them. I brushed their teeth. I told them a story. And Jackie got to go wind down. And I did all this. And I remember Jackie coming out as I was finished saying a prayer with the kids. And she must have walked to the kitchen first, did the lap, came back. And man, we went into that bedroom. And I'm going to tell you, like, listen, dude, if I would have known that doing the dishes would have made this shit happen.
He was dirtying dishes.
I'm like dirtying dishes. I'm like, babe, you know the kitchen's a mess, right? I got it, though. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it all. And I want to tell you this, that I made it a part of my life to understand that me and Jacqueline do everything together. And now, and I really want to talk, like, this was really when I was about 39. 39, everything clicked. You know, girls and women will mature sometimes by like 14 or 21, I don't know, but men sometimes don't do it till 40. So if there's a woman in here, your man still has a chance. Okay, because mine was at 39. Okay? But now, dude, me and Jacqueline for 6 years, we've had sex every night, no matter what. Sometimes 2 days, sometimes a day, sometimes 3. People say, I don't want to have sex with my girl that much. I'm like, dude, I don't know what kind of relationship you're in. I love my wife. Dude, listen, this is crazy. Jacqueline's my best friend. She is my best friend.
Battle mate.
Yeah, but my best friend too, though. I think this is important. A lot of you right now, a best friend is someone that you can tell everything to. And I know a lot of people that are in relationships, they can only tell certain things to, because if they tell too much, the other person will judge them. I can tell Jackie anything, and she never judges me. The reason why I got in trouble in the first place is because I was afraid to tell her things, because I was afraid she was going to be disappointed in me. If you're in a relationship where you feel like you can only tell your partner certain things, because when you say certain things, they get disappointed in you, that's not your best friend. And so Jacqueline is my best friend. I tell her everything. If I'm sitting on the edge of a building and I'm like, what would happen if I jumped off? You know, guys, like, we're freaking crazy, right? I'm not going to do it. But like, you're just thinking, how long would it take me to hit the ground? What's going on? I tell her, I'm like, babe, I just thought about freaking how long it would take to hit the ground and jump. Why do I tell her everything? Because when my crazy ass gets lost, she can save me. Does that make sense? Most of you in here, we can't save you because we have no idea what the hell you're going through. I mean, honestly, there are men in this room that are addicted to porn. And if you told your girl, like, hey, babe, I'm addicted to watching porn, she probably might walk out on you. It's like you're not best friends. And you want help, but you can't ask for help from that person because it's not your best friend. That's why I say, I'm going to tell you the golden play. And so you said, how do we inspire? By the way, we coach our team to do this. Your wife is your best friend. You have to tell each other everything. Your wife is your battle mate. You're going to war together. It's you two against the world. Your wife, she is the mother of your children. Always show your children how important their mother is.
Yes.
When I walk into the house, my kids run up, Dad, 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 stop. Where's your mom? They say, Dad, 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 stop. I love you guys, but you know how much I love your mom. Where's your mom? Let me give her a kiss, and then I'm going to kiss you guys. I will not kiss you before I kiss your mom. They know, God, man, my dad really loves mom. And then they start respecting mom differently. Guys, I'm going to tell you, women do so much for the kids. Most of the time, they get looked at as the slave. It's the dad's job to make sure that the children understand how important and how valued the woman is. And where did I learn this? I didn't read it in a book. I watched it happen with her right in our own life. And so I learned that she's my best friend, and she is my fantasy. Some of you guys...
There's a way to do that. Like, if you have little kids, obviously you travel and you get home and, you see your little kids and they run up to dad. I mean, it's not like, oh, wait, I'm not going to, there was a way that he did it. Hey, guys, I'm so happy to see you, but where's your mom? Hey, she gave you your shower. She gave you food. She take good care of you. You look great. You're healthy, right? Great. Let me go say hi to your mom because she's super special. She took great care of you. And then you go and you give her a kiss, and then they're like, okay. And then It makes them respect her more.
Yeah, and plus, listen, that guy, I'm just giving an example. Oh, and so let me go to something real quick. So your wife or your girlfriend or your partner, even your husband, I mean, like if you're a female, right? Like, you guys know, like I'm pro, like male females, right? So I've made that point a couple times on accident, but it's the truth. But I want you to know that listen, I want to tell all the guys something. When I became this man, number one, let me just tell you financially, I would 50x my income when I became this man. So in case someone's in this room, they're like, I want to make more money, chase the man, not the money.
Yes.
When you become the man you want to be, you need
Yes.
to be, the money's going to come. It will come. I promise you. I know it's hard to believe, right? Dude, become the greatest man on planet Earth. I promise you. And then another thing. I know a lot of you are chasing money. You're chasing it. Stop. You attract money. Do you turn on money? Do you turn on success? I remember reading the book, Tim Grover, Relentless, and it said, winning is walking around, and does it recognize you? Does it see you? It's watching you, And then the greatest analogy would be like the camcorder method. Is like if we put a camcorder on you for the next week or month, and we watched you 24 hours a day, what you searched on your phone, how you talked about people, how hard you worked, how you dealt with customers, the way you treated yourself, how you talked to yourself, really how hard you worked out in the gym. All those, just like really if you're really working when you told your family you were away from them that you were working, if they really got to see that week or that month, if we gave it to your grandma and your mom and your wife and your kids, would they see it and be like, oh my God, my dad is such a legend? Or would they be like, disgusted? What you do when no one's around, and I know you know this, is really who you are. And that's the reason why all of you have to kill off the old you now. There is a life, guys, it is no joke, that exists that won't come to you. I call it the unlived life. It's the life you're never going to get, but you could have it. But you'll never get that unlived life. The life that me and Jackie are living when I was 39, that was an unlived life. It was a life that it didn't exist. But whenever I was like, okay, we're going to go after this life, I changed. That's all I did. It's so crazy. That's what you have to do. And you have to become obsessed with it. And women, when your man changes, you're going to be like, shit, dude, I want to level up too. And there are some women in here that are leveling up and their men aren't. But like in my house, Jackie, there's underachievers, achievers, and overachievers. She's always been an overachiever. She's always done more than her potential. I've watched it my whole life. But when the man isn't maxing his potential out or doing it, the woman doesn't chase it either. You're either a dream killer or your life's going in a graveyard, or you're going to rise. So our team, that culture, it is you and your wife. It is your leaders underneath them doing the same thing that you and her are doing. It is the people with them doing what you guys are doing. And then it is the whole company doing this. And everyone has great personal lives, and then they have great business lives. And I'm telling you, the enemy cannot come against you guys when this is happening. If anything tries to attack our company, we all come together and we destroy him. Like my whole company prays over their wives at night. We pray out loud. We pray in every meeting every morning. And there are people in our companies that are Jews. There are people that are Muslims. There are non-believers. And we pray every morning. I say, whatever it means to you, I'm going to pray over you to have a good life. And we all pray together. And I'm telling you, man, I'm not going to back off this thing. I'm not. And if some of you are like, well, it might affect or offend that person, they got to go because they need to go find their pack. Okay? And some of you right now, you're like, dude, I feel this way in my heart, but I feel like it's going to piss a lot of people off. You know what I would tell you? What would you do right now in your life, in your company, What would you do if you knew that no one would get their feelings hurt? Who would you get rid of? Who would you let go? What would you say? 5 years ago, we decided to live by that method and live actively right now. What would your mentor do? Think about this. Max, Patrick Bet-David's right here. He's your mentor. You clearly said it. He's standing right here in the room. If he was a successor of your company and he was here right now, what would he do? Some of us know we need to do stuff and we're not doing it, right? And I want to say something important. Our team is not under us. Matter of fact, we value them more than us. They are the most important thing in the world. They are more important than me and Jackie. Me and Jackie live for one thing: take care of each other, take care of our children, and take care of our team. Our team, they are our children. If someone messes with our team, they're like messing with my children.
Absolutely.
I feel that way. And that's why we cry with them, because we love them like our own kids. And so I think that, honestly, that's the culture that you have to build. And people are like, you can't get that close. You got to do this. You got to do this. It's all about numbers. You know, I'll tell you guys, I chased numbers for a long time. And I made a lot of money comparatively. I was making like $2.5 million in 2019 when I walked away. But I was a shitty husband. She knew she was not first. I went to work every day. I was talking to people on the phone. Everything that I do is for my family. I was full of shit. Dude, I was not investing any money into my marriage. I came home, I talked about growing a big business every day. I never talked about growing our marriage, not one time. I mean, but that's what people in the world do, right? Like most of the people we look up to on social media, how many of them would tell you to, go spend $100,000 a year finding the best people in the world to invest in your marriage? Most people say, I'm too busy. I ain't got time to do it. I can't get off work.
No. And the thing about,
I see it all the time.
We're talking about culture right now. I think it's so important. And the reason Andy talks about our marriage so much is, like, just to give an example, like Ian and Evan were one of the first people that came to work with us, right? And they were all single, and, they were crazy.
Right.
And it's pretty incredible that, now obviously they're married, they have kids, they have all this, but it's just the men that they've become in our team. And this kind of stuff makes me really emotional because we really look at like our intentions and what we want to build in our culture. The reason why they came to work with us was not because of money, and Andy shared that. It was because of our relationship and what we wanted to do. So a lot of people don't talk about that kind of stuff in business. They figure that, hey, that's my private life, don't want to do this. And it's so crazy because at the time, when Evan wanted to join our team, and he did, he had a daughter. And, I was talking about Evan, he was just up here, and, he had a daughter, and he was crazy, obviously, he has his ex that he was, he was all over the place, and he always had a good heart, though, and he always wanted to be a good dad, and he was a good dad. But obviously moving across the country and coming to Arizona, he was chasing that man. I mean, he looked up to our relationship so badly, and he wanted to do what we did, and he was so committed to doing that. He was going through a really hard time, obviously, because the mom was like, hey, you didn't let her see her, all these different things. Started taking her away. He was going through a really, really tough time. And we've matured in our leadership, and we've gotten better at understanding. But at the time, he was holding that in. And when I tell you, like, we want to suffer with our people, we actually were thinking, like, hey, I wonder if Evan, wonder if his intentions changed, because he started kind of changing, really kind of standoffish, quiet. We would kind of look at him. We started thinking, man, maybe he doesn't believe in us anymore. Maybe he's going to quit. Maybe he's, thinking these things. And we're like, had these false ideas in our head. We were thinking things that weren't really happening. So one day, Andy and I came, and we were like, hey, what's going on with you? Like, why are you being this way? Like, do you not believe in us anymore? Like, what do you want? Are you planning on quitting? Like, we're like almost attacking him. And then he breaks down, and he's like, man, you've never asked. And as we've grown as leaders, it's like he was right. We didn't really ask. We assumed. So then he told us, like my daughter, like I feel like my heart has been taken out of me, my soul. He's like, I can't see her. She's not letting me see her, all these different things. And he's like, my grandfather's about to die. His grandfather, like, he's like the only person in his family, like, ever believed in him and his brother. And he's like, and we just start bawling. And we're like, man. Well, to the point, fast forward to today, now he's obviously married to his beautiful wife, has 2 other kids. And this daughter that he has, Mila, she's so amazing. We see her almost every day, but it's so crazy. This ex that he had, when he was this crazy man, he started evolving. He started changing. He started getting stronger in his faith. He's incredible. The man that he's become, the leader that he's become, just the person he's evolved to be by being in our company and helping people. She was watching from afar his ex. She could have been jealous and been like, hey, and I'm sure she was in the very beginning. She actually made the decision because he saw Mila, Evan's daughter. It's like, man, he needs to be in her life. She decided to leave Colorado, leave her family, leave her friends, leave her career, leave everything, and move to Arizona.
Wow.
With his daughter.
Wow.
Because he became the man that he is today.
Wow.
That is a total transformation in itself.
Evan Macklin.
And it's so incredible, just what we're doing and how we're growing and who we're becoming. This just magnifies everything. So if you have the culture, you have the right heart, you have the right people, we will become the man that God designed you to be. And I'm just really proud of him. So anyway, just
thank you for sharing that. Amazing. And Evan's been instrumental in my growth as well. He gave me the Maxwell Leadership Bible for the first time.
Yeah.
It's helped me so much. So thank you, Evan, wherever you are out there.
Hey, can I say something really quick? Because I think this is important. So a lot of the guys here, you hear me talking about my wife a lot, right? You guys hear me talking about my kids a lot? Staying in good shape.
Yes.
Being close to God. Let me be very clear. I want to kill it in business. But for 23 years, all I chased was business. Does that make sense? And so I want to tell you something. A lot of you, when Jacqueline told me that her and the kids had learned to live without me, I was like, F work. I really did. I was like, screw it. Like, now I resent it. Does that make sense? And so I want to make sure that I made this clear because I want you to be a killer. For a month, didn't work very hard, but I was with Jackie, I was with the kids, I was with them, and Jackie goes, I don't like that shit either. And I'm like,
damn
it, dude. I'm like, I can't understand
ungrateful woman.
I'm like,
wow.
You learned to live without me, and now I'm with you, and now you want me to go back to work. And Jackie goes, no. She goes, I married a killer. I married a savage. I married a strong man. I married you because I believed that you would be great with God. I believed that. You weren't perfect. I believed you would always have a relationship with him and you would lead us. I believe that. Women always their dream is to be able to really, truly trust their man. There's a difference between being in a relationship and even being married and your wife really trusting you. I don't believe that until I became this man, my wife ever really trusted me. And I never cheated on her. And I always was home trying to do the right thing. But full, all out Jacqueline trust, I don't think it was there. I really don't. I think when someone really fully trusts you, it's the most special thing in the world. And until all of you become who you're supposed to become, you'll never get that trust. And when that trust happened, Jacqueline, she told me, she goes, I want you to go kill it at work. I want you to go build a big business. I want you, because men are identity, and I can't speak for the woman, but I'm sure it's the same. My identity is in my work. I love work. I'm a workaholic. But it also saved my life and almost ruined my life. The thing that saved me at 18, which was sales and business, would be the thing at 39 that almost lost my family. And so, there's only one road to take. Get it all. And listen, and you say, well, how do I get it all? Jackie watched me do be intentional. Be where your feet are. When you're at the gym, be at the gym. When you're at home, be at home. When you're at work, be at work. Just be where you are. Be there, But one time Jackie watched me doing this sales meeting. And I remember there was about 100 guys. Max, you know how we do sales meetings,
yeah.
right? We're all firing everybody's ass up like Wolf on Wall Street times 20. We're throwing cash. Everybody's excited. We're going to have the biggest day of the year. And Jackie's right over to the side. And I'm like, dude, when I was done, I'm thinking I'm going to walk up to her, and she's going to be like, you're the king. You know, like I knew that was going to happen. That is not what she said. So it's like, you know, like we always like think what everybody else is thinking. And I was like, I'm going to hump you tonight. This is great. Here we go. Let's get nasty. None of that shit happened. I walked over, and you know what she said? It's something that really, like, it ate me alive. It really triggered me so much to this day. I still think about it. She said, I wish me and the kids could get some of that. And she clearly said, when you take phone calls, I watch your eyes light up. When you're talking about deals, I see you catch on fire. I love that about you, Andy. But do we light you up? Do me and the kids light you up? You know, like, when I say get it all, guys, what I'm saying is that normally we start out life broke, but we got our family. And then we go chase all these accolades and success and money, and we want to win and prove everybody wrong, and we want to make it. And then by the time we get there, we look back and we lose our families. And I just think it's a thing that no one talks about. And so, like, I just wanted to say that, like, that could maybe be where you are, or where you will go one day. So, or maybe you've already been there and you've learned your lesson. But I will tell you that me and Jacqueline have a rule. And I told Max when I first met him, first thing I go, bro, you got to get in shape. You remember that? First thing I said to Max.
You've helped me with that. You've helped me
No,
with that.
but my point is I just wanted you to get it all. So I just wanted to say that that's the trick. Attract, chase the man, not the money. Be around good people. If anybody has an opportunity to run with Max in their company, dude, like, it is a culture of winning. Get in. Dive in. It'll be the place that you become the best person of your life. And the money that you need to make, that'll be the place that it happens.
That's right. Maxed out. Let's go. But let's give it up for Jackie and Andy Elliott. Everybody, put your hands together on your feet. Thank you guys so much. I love you. And listen, stay in your seats. Stay in your seats. It's a special. Andy, stay in your seats. Stay with me on the stage.
Oh.
Jackie as well. It's a special weekend this week, isn't it?
It's my birthday.
It's his birthday. So, we all got love for Andy and Jackie, don't we?
Max is like, come down. I'm like, it's my birthday. He's like, I know, we're going to make it cool.
And as much as you
like,
have going on in your life with the family, with the team, and everything that you've helped me with, you're an amazing, amazing mentor to myself, Brianna, our entire organization. We love you. We care about you. Maxed Out Summit. Can I please get everybody welcoming Andy and Jackie and singing Andy a happy birthday? Can we all do this?
Nice.
On me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andy. Happy birthday to you. Let's go. Give it up.
Guys.
And we got something for you on top of Maxed Out and our summit here. Just a special memento, man. Like I said, you meant so much to us. So this can be something you take home with you and hopefully find a place, special place in the Lion's Den. Happy birthday, bro.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it.
Jason Skeldon, local artist, international artist.
That is so cool. Love you, man.
Families in
Guys,
there.
Max always over-delivers. I love it. We shall run his play till we die. His heart is gold. We love you.
Take a
Thank
pic
you.
right here.
It's
Take a
amazing.
pic.
Come here, babe. Get over here.
Yeah, Jackie, come on.
Come on, baby. Come on. She's shy.
Titanic sinking. Instead, we
Right
rose
here.
from the ash like a phoenix. If you're waiting for the end of the dynasty sign, it would seem like.
Let's go. Give it up for
Love
Andy
you,
and
man.
Jackie one time. Love you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sorry, it went so long.
Of course.
I was trying.
Everybody grab seats. 15 more minutes. Are we ready to 15 more minutes to give it everything you got? Are we ready to finish strong? We're not tired yet, right?